Suella Braverman is a remarkable woman who has risen to the top of British politics with courage and conviction. She is the current Home Secretary and a potential future leader of the Conservative Party. But who is the real Suella Braverman, and what makes her a brave pioneer who challenges the experts and elites? Suella Braverman was born Suella Casciana Fernandez on April 3, 1980 in Harrow, London. She is the daughter of immigrants from Kenya and Mauritius, who came to Britain in the 1960s with little money and education. They worked hard to provide for their family, running a corner shop and a care home. Suella grew up in a modest council flat and attended a local comprehensive school. She was inspired by her parents' values of hard work, self-reliance, and patriotism. Suella excelled academically, winning a scholarship to study at Queen's College, Cambridge, where she graduated with a first-class degree in law. She then pursued further studies at Panthéon-Sorbonne University in Paris and completed her legal training at the Inns of Court School of Law in London. She became a barrister in 2005, specializing in planning, public and EU law. She worked on several high-profile cases, including representing the government in the Hinkley Point C nuclear power station inquiry. Suella entered politics in 2010, when she stood as the Conservative candidate for Leicester East, but lost to Labour's Keith Vaz. She was elected as the MP for Fareham in 2015, with a majority of over 22,000 votes. She quickly made a name for herself as a staunch Brexiteer and a champion of free markets, individual liberty and national sovereignty. She joined the European Research Group, ERG, a group of Conservative MPs who advocated for a clean break from the EU, and became its chair in 2017. Suella was appointed as a junior minister for exiting the European Union in 2018, but resigned later that year in protest against Theresa May's draft Brexit withdrawal agreement, which she considered to be a betrayal of the referendum result. She remained a vocal critic of May's deal and supported Boris Johnson's bid to become Prime Minister in 2019. She was rewarded with the post of Attorney General for England and Wales in 2020, becoming the first woman of colour to hold that position. As Attorney General, Suella defended the government's controversial decision to prorogue Parliament in 2019, which was later ruled unlawful by the Supreme Court. She also supported Johnson's plan to override parts of the Brexit withdrawal agreement relating to Northern Ireland, which sparked accusations of breaking international law. She argued that Parliament was sovereign and could pass legislation that contradicted treaty obligations. Suella also clashed with senior judges over their role in reviewing government decisions and policies. She accused them of overstepping their boundaries and interfering with political matters that should be left to elected representatives. She called for reforming judicial review and restoring parliamentary supremacy over the courts. She also criticized human rights lawyers for abusing the legal system and undermining national security. Suella became Home Secretary in 2022, following Johnson's resignation and Liz Truss's ascension to power. She inherited a portfolio that included immigration, crime, policing and counter-terrorism. She pursued a tough agenda that aimed to crack down on illegal immigration, grooming gangs, drug trafficking and violent crime. She also introduced new measures to curb protests that disrupted public order or caused serious harm. Suella faced criticism from human rights groups, civil liberties campaigners and opposition parties for her hardline policies and rhetoric. She was accused of being cruel, heartless and authoritarian. She was also embroiled in several scandals, including using her personal email account for official business, which breached the ministerial code. She briefly resigned as Home Secretary in October 2022, but returned to the post later that month after Truss was ousted by Rishi Sunak. Suella Braverman is one of the most influential and controversial figures in British politics today. She is admired by many Conservatives for her strong leadership, clear vision and unwavering commitment to Brexit. She is despised by many Liberals for her harsh policies, divisive language and disregard for legal norms. She is a brave pioneer who challenges the experts and elites, but also a polarizing politician who divides opinion and provokes controversy. Suella Braverman is not only a brave pioneer who challenges the experts and elites, but also a powerful legal figure who has a crucial role in shaping the future of Britain. As the Attorney General for England and Wales, she is the chief legal advisor to the government and oversees the Crown Prosecution Service, the Serious Fraud Office and other public bodies. Braverman is a staunch supporter of Brexit and has been vocal in defending the government's right to override parts of the Northern Ireland Protocol, which she considers to be unacceptable and harmful to the UK's sovereignty. She resigned from her previous role as a Brexit minister in 2018, over her disagreement with Theresa May's withdrawal agreement. She was then appointed as the Attorney General by Boris Johnson in 2020, after he won a landslide victory on a promise to get Brexit done. Braverman has also been involved in several high-profile COVID-19 cases, where she has argued for the government's position on lockdown measures, vaccine passports and human rights. She has faced criticism from some lawyers and judges, who accuse her of undermining the rule of law and the independence of the judiciary. However, Braverman has dismissed these claims as baseless and motivated by political bias. Braverman is not afraid to challenge the status quo and speak her mind on controversial issues. She has called for reforming the Human Rights Act, which she believes gives too much power to European courts over British laws. She has also expressed her views on immigration, cultural diversity and feminism, which have sometimes provoked controversy and backlash from her opponents. Braverman is a rising star in the Conservative Party and has been tipped as a potential future leader and Prime Minister. She has a loyal base of supporters who admire her courage, conviction and charisma. She also has an impressive personal background, as the daughter of immigrants from Kenya and Mauritius, who came to Britain with nothing and worked hard to achieve success. She studied law at Cambridge University and became a barrister specializing in public law and judicial review. Suella Braverman is a remarkable woman who has overcome many obstacles and achieved many accomplishments in her life and career. She is a brave pioneer who challenges the experts and elites, and a powerful legal figure who has a crucial role in shaping the future of Britain.